So now you can see the green ready light has come on, and we're ready to start acquiring our sample. And so our auto sampler is getting set up to inject the sample. And you can see its first step is it's going into some of those other vials and drawing up some acetone, and then injecting that acetone into the waste vial. And we have this set up in the software to do this a number of times, and that makes sure that the syringe is clean. Now it rotates over to our first sample, and see it draws up some of that, but it's not going to inject it yet. It's actually going to discard some of that into the waste bottle in order to make sure that the acetone is gone from the syringe. And it's going to repeat that sequence a number of times. And now it's drawing up our sample to run the actual spectrum. And now we'll take the syringe all the way over into our sample inlet. It injects the sample, and the instrument will now run the spectrum. Now we can hear it going again. It's doing another rinsing of the syringe so that it's ready for our next sample. Now we're not going to sit here and wait the entire time. It takes about 15 minutes for this to run start to finish. And that's because what you can see here, hopefully, and I'm going to close the blind so that we can see that screen better. Is that we start with the oven at about 50 degrees. It stays there for a few minutes, then slowly ramps up to 100 degrees, and then remains at 100 degrees for an additional 5 minutes. And you can set this at any way that you want to stay at temperatures for a period of time, to ramp up as quickly or as slowly as you want, and to run as whatever period of time is necessary. So once this is done, it'll give us a spectrum, or it'll in fact give us 2 chromatographs, one for each of our samples, and then we'll be at the analysis stage.